Welcome to the channel. Today we are doing screen to speed race 2 at Monza. I love Monza. It's a fantastic circuit. However, there's a whopping great chicane and I'm scared. And trust me, I have reason to be scared. Before we get into the video, please make sure to subscribe to the channel and like the video if you enjoy it. Oh, it's a good one. You are going to enjoy this. Round 2, screen to speed. Enjoy. Narrator Hun is back. Starting with qualifying 10 minutes at Monza. This was our banker lap. We've been very careful here because during practice, that chicane kept handing penalties out like sweets. Oh, 57 things. That's lovely. That is absolutely beautiful. I nailed that in a different country. I really nailed it. Was having to be really cautious. We're in the Mazda and it is a bit of a, you know, understeering mother trucker. Do you know what I mean? It's an FF car, so it's kind of how it goes. This was also another place where we potentially kept losing it as well. This was a race where, like, we had the pace over everyone else, but we really wish we were in the McLaren. At 157, we could get in the 56s, so that was just like our banker as we get hit down the order. We're going on for another lap. We didn't think we could beat P1 and 2 because they were on a different level. We were fine with that, it was fine, but this was a much quicker lap. We were going for it. Guns blazing, going for it. And we managed to get into the 56 just, and it gave us P2. But we ended up P3. As I said, I didn't think I was quicker than the two girls ahead. But this is it, Monza. 50 minutes of absolute chaos. Brace yourself for this one. We're going to be needing those sim racers in chat, giving their opinions. We get an alright start, but we weren't taking any chances. We braked a little early and then coasted, but I mean, I can't even explain this one. It was an absolute, look at it. It was just a shit show. So, I braked early, coasted, and then braked again, but unfortunately, I did end up hitting Tulipix. Hope I said that right. Then, my car came to a halt. However, on board with me, oh my god, look at this. My car was still moving. But for everyone else, because of the lag, my car stood still. Bit further back, we're on board with Sharon. Now, she kind of caused the car to go into the back of me slightly, but everyone was everywhere, and then there was lag. I mean, it's so hard to see who was wrong, who was right, but we all ended up getting a penalty for that. Pretty much everyone that's in the vicinity right now got a penalty, -5 championship points. Mine wasn't very clear. I didn't know if I got a penalty for hitting Tulipix the first time or for the second time, because I got a penalty for causing her damage, which I didn't the first time I hit her. As we see Kit Kat go off. The second time I did give her damage, however, I was hit from behind, so there wasn't really much I could have done. As you can see, I've got front and rear damage, so I'm gonna have to pay. It's heavy damage. Oh, that's it. I actually did put this through as a potential penalty. However, I thought it was a racing incident. I didn't put it through. I just thought it was just a bit of touching. But hey ho, no penalty was given to me, so we're all good. Behind, we've got Oliviera. I didn't think this move was on, and I did put it in the incident report, and she did get a penalty for it because she smacked me out of the way. And she had a 5-second penalty. I was like, oh God. Yeah, it's fine. Just whack me out of the way. It's cool. Don't worry about it. And it's frustrating when there's like a 5-second penalty as well. I mean, further back I did try and like leave her a bit of room because I was just going to let her go. But it wasn't to be. Anyway, penalties. Didn't agree with Sean Antonia's penalty. I don't know why she got a penalty because it wasn't her fault for the first incident. But yeah, anyway. We tried to go to the pit lane. Apologies, Maria. I didn't mean to block you there. But we had to pit. As we had damage, and there was a couple of others that had to pit as well. Once you've got front and rear damage, that's it. And I hate to be so doom and gloomy, but this race was done. I was too far behind. We are behind Ka again, and we're going to go down the inside, and that's how you do that move without contact. But I've got a penalty! Don't want to talk about it. No. Stop asking me about it. I don't want to talk about it. It's Monza. Everyone gets penalties at Monza. So she goes back through again. Oh, touching. Actual touching. Just a bit of rubbing. It's alright. It's absolutely fine. Asha comes in for a pit stop. I'm guessing she got damage and didn't pit with everyone. And we're gonna have a look down the inside. She's just come out the pit lane and we're gonna be very cautious. And so does Oliviera as well. Thank goodness. Now we've got Shahara in front of us. A slightly slower driver. So we're quite cautious of that. We just wanted to get down the inside. We did leave her room. We didn't touch her at all, I promise. Back on board. Battle for P12. Oh, the scenes. The actual scene. Where could we have been? Where could we have been? It was so frustrating. Oh, touched. There's a lot of touching going on. A horrendous amount of touching, honestly. Anyway, riding on board with me. We felt we were blocked here. We didn't put it in the incident report because we couldn't be bothered, but she definitely blocked me. But it's fine. I'll go around the outside. Don't worry. Oh, and then they pushed me as well. That's nice. But yeah, to be fair, most of it was fine. I didn't think that was on. She came across me and blocked under braking. I didn't think that was on. Probably should have reported it, but it is what it is. We did brake a little bit late here, just so that we'd get ahead of her, so we could stop the battling, pretty much. But it doesn't really matter anyway. And we go down the outside to overtake Kit Kat. Few laps on. This is why it doesn't matter. So we self-murder ourselves. Wonderful. So we pit again. This was going to be our last pit stop. Now, we came out with what we felt was enough fuel. However, kind of wasn't really. We ended up behind Maria again, who had a penalty. That little 4C is the cutest thing on earth, but it's so slow. It's such a shame. It will do better in other races like Nürburgring. I think it'll do better. Slight touching, more rubbing. Yeah, I don't really know where I could have gone there. But here's Sarah. If you don't watch Sarah, Sarah is on Twitch. I will leave her link. I caught up with her. She'd had such a shit show. Same as me. I caught up with her. I didn't want to cause any kind of chaos between us. Did we touch? Sarah, do you want me lobster? Oh my god. Anyway, we gave her a little... We didn't toot because I don't know what the horn is. But unfortunately, we ran out of fuel. Because we basically thought we had 1 lap less, 24 laps. So we ended up having to coast it home for P12. Just a gutting race, if I'm being honest. Really frustrating, especially with the penalties that were handed out. I do feel that they're quite harsh. I did appeal and it didn't get squashed. I mean, I wasn't too bothered about mine, but some of the girls that were involved in the first turn incident got penalties. It seemed like everyone got penalties that was involved, and it clearly wasn't everyone's fault. But frustrating, my errors, getting caught up in stuff, penalties. We came out with P12 and we lost 5 points from the championship. If you did enjoy this video, please do make sure to subscribe and like the video, and we'll be back with more Gran Turismo very, very soon.